You know that warm, fuzzy feeling you get when you settle in with a cup of cocoa and a Hallmark movie? Well, get ready for even more of that magic, because the incredibly talented and super versatile Luke Macfarlane has some exciting news that's going to make your heart sing. He's been spilling some delightful details about a special Christmas project he's cooking up with the Hallmark channel, and trust us, you're going to love it. Luke Macfarlane, juggling roles like a pro, and loving every minute. If there's one thing Luke Macfarlane is, it's a chameleon. He absolutely prides himself on his ability to dive into all sorts of roles, and honestly, we're constantly impressed by his range. Just this year alone, he's been on an amazing journey. Can you believe he went from filming the gripping young adult horror film This Is Not a Test, due out in 2026, and we're already on the edge of our seats, alongside Olivia Holt, to then charming us all by showcasing his hidden woodworking talents as the star of Hallmark's reality show, Home is Where the Heart Is. And if that wasn't enough, he also reprised his fantastic role as Charlie in the second season of the Apple Plus hit series, Platonic. Seriously, how does he do it all? But here's the really exciting part, the news that's got everyone buzzing. Macfarlane recently shared with Variety that he's absolutely thrilled about developing a special Christmas movie for Hallmark that will feature an LGBTQ storyline. Yes, you read that right. Get ready for a heartwarming holiday story that truly reflects the diverse world we live in. Why Luke Macfarlane admires Hallmark's heartfelt mission. Luke has always been open about his life, and he told Variety how genuinely grateful he is that producers and directors have never boxed him in or expected him to exclusively play gay characters just because he's openly gay himself. And we love him even more for it. As a devoted dad to his 2-year-old daughter, Tess, whom he shares with his longtime partner, Heath Roberts, Luke's perspective is wonderfully refreshing. He put it perfectly to the outlet, I'll play gay, I'll play straight, I'll do anything. I am very versatile. That's the kind of dedication and talent we admire. While many of the characters he's brought to life in his numerous Hallmark movies have been straight, Luke shared that his current passion project is developing that incredible queer Christmas movie for the network. He's truly putting his heart into it. Hallmark is definitely telling queer stories, so I've been trying to find a queer story that would make sense for them, he explained. He also mentioned that these things take time, noting, it's very long development, but that just means it's going to be even more perfect when it finally graces our screens. Luke shared how excited he is to be a part of Hallmark's beautiful mission to genuinely represent all of its viewers. The network is dedicated to telling a wide variety of stories that celebrate what truly matters, cherishing family, nurturing friendships, and embracing all kinds of romantic relationships. It's about stories that connect with us on a deeper level. He elaborated on Hallmark's unique charm, saying, I think what's interesting with Hallmark is their brand is so intact, and part of their brand has never been to be overtly political, at least all the time that I've worked there. For them, it's just continuing to tell stories that really resonate with people but can still be an escape from the difficulties of our current situation. And isn't that what we all crave sometimes? A comforting escape with stories that touch our souls. Remember back in March, when Luke gushed to Tommy Didario on the I've Never Said This Before podcast. He said, if you had told me that Hallmark would become this amazing home for me, and it has, I've done 15 movies with them. Can you imagine that journey? 15 movies, that's incredible. He continued, with such genuine warmth, they let me be a romantic lead to many lovely ladies, and then they let me be a romantic lead to a man, in 2024's Notes of Autumn, and then they let me produce a show where I get to talk about woodworking. So I'm so incredibly grateful. His gratitude is palpable, and it's clear that Hallmark truly values him. Hallmark's embrace of inclusive storytelling, a beautiful evolution. It's truly wonderful to see how far Hallmark has come in the last 5 years, especially when it comes to embracing LGBTQ actors and characters in their movies. They've made incredible strides, and it's something to celebrate. Think back to 2020's The Christmas House. Jonathan Bennett and Brad Harder made history by portraying the very first gay couple in a Hallmark movie, a truly groundbreaking moment, as reported by the LA Times. And guess what? It was so loved that a sequel followed in 2021. Since then, Bennett has continued to shine in multiple projects as a gay character,